Hi and welcome to Jamie deRoy and Friends. We have so many exciting things to share with you this evening, so we thought we'd start off with War Paint. It has just opened at the Nederlander Theater, and it stars two-time Tony Award winner Patti LuPone as Helena Rubinstein and two-time Tony Award winner Christine Ebersole as Elizabeth Arden. Also starring in the cast are John Dossett and Douglas Sills. It's directed by Michael Greif with a book by Pulitzer Prize winner Doug Wright. The music by Scott Frankel and lyrics by Michael Corey. The choreography is by Christopher Gattelli. Over at the St. James Theater, the revival of Present Laughter has opened with the incredible Academy Award winner and two-time Tony Award winner Kevin Kline. Also Kate Burton and Christine Nielsen. Present Laughter is written by Noel Coward, and it was directed by Moritz von Stulpnagel. The cast of Present Laughter is just stellar, and it's a very, very fun evening in the theater. The Play That Goes Wrong won the Olivier Award for Best Comedy, and now with its original cast, it's on Broadway at the Lyceum Theater. It's written and created by Henry Lewis, Jonathan Sayre, and Henry Shields, directed by Mark Bell. The entire cast of The Play That Goes Wrong is hysterical. Be prepared for chaos and mayhem and so much fun. Now for a few off-Broadway plays. Down at the Cherry Lane Theater, Primary Stages presents Michael McKeever's Daniel's Husband. It's directed by Joe Brancato, and it stars Anna Holbrook, Lou Liberatore, Matthew Montalongo, Ryan Spahn, and Leland Wheeler. Daniel's Husband is playing only through April 28th. You're not going to want to miss it.
I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
And I love that artwork. Did you paint it?
No, my father did.
Daniel's father was a great painter.
He could have been one of the greats.
He actually painted with Hans Hofmann.
Never heard of him.
Do you know Jackson Pollock?
I think I do.
If you had seen his stuff, I'm sure you would know it. It's wonderful. Messy, scratchy, just like this. When my father painted, it was as if he put all of his fear, frustration, and insecurities into it. He used those things like brushes. They actually texture the canvas. I think that's why his work is so beautiful, is because it is so conflicted.
Is your father famous?
No. He stopped painting before he could make a name for himself. There are only a few of his paintings still around, and this one is his best.
It's very intense.
Yeah, it's a good word for it.
The first time Mitchell saw it, he hated it.
I didn't hate it.
Sure you did.
Yeah, I kind of did.
He thought it was a very angry piece of artwork.
Well, it is. Hey, you have to understand, it was our first date. It was my first time in this room. I was a little overwhelmed. I mean, what did I know about postmodern art? Here I was with this award-winning architect in his perfectly appointed home. I was completely out of my league. And then there's this stunning, albeit a little bit angry artwork, obviously painted by some mad genius, just staring down at me, judging me.
It wasn't judging you.
Of course it was. Yeah, it still is. It's judging all of us.
I want to be married, just like everybody else.
You gotta be kidding me.
I love you, Mitchell, with all my heart.
I know that.
And since you left, I have been sitting here thinking that I have never let anyone stop me from getting what I want.
I know that.
I don't want to be my father, looking back on the end of my life and this is something that is very important to me. Something that matters.
You already have me. Isn't that enough?
No, I want the paper. I want the certificate. I want the vows and the party and the rings and the honeymoon. I don't want to wake up one day and say, why didn't we do this when we had the chance? The fact that we're able to get married, the fact that that has happened in our lifetime, don't you realize how important, how special that is? I don't want to live with that kind of regret. I can't.
It doesn't change anything. It won't change a fucking thing in our lives.
Nonetheless, I want it.
Whether I do or not.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mitchell, why do you think I am telling you this? I mean, do you think this is easy for me, knowing how you feel?
Obviously, it's easier than expected because you're doing it.
Oh, look,
And what were you expecting? That I would immediately just, run out and start buying bridal magazines?
Can't you see how much this means to me? Can't you once get off your fucking high horse and try to look at something from somebody else's point of view?
Of course, I can see someone else's point of view, but that...
Damn it, Mitchell! I want this!
Lincoln Center Theater presents Sarah Ruhl's newest play, How to Transcend a Happy Marriage. It's directed by Rebecca Trackman. It stars Lena Hall, Brian Hutchinson, David McElwee, and Marissa Tomei. How to Transcend a Happy Marriage plays at the Mitzi Newhouse Theater at Lincoln Center through May 7th. And now for our Cabaret Roundup. A reminder that at the Cafe Carlisle, John Pizzarelli celebrates Johnny Mercer from April 25th through May 6th. Broadway legend and two-time Tony Award winner Chita Rivera brings her show to the Cafe Carlisle from May 9th through the 20th. And over at Birdland, lots of exciting shows. The first of which is Anne Hampton Calloway. Kicking off Ella Fitzgerald's centennial year, Anne plays the club from April 18th through the 22nd, celebrating Ella Fitzgerald and her music. It's called Ella Century. On Monday, April 24th at Birdland, Aisha DeHaas, Capathia Jenkins, and Billy Stritch join forces to celebrate Stritch, Trouble, and More Trouble. Celebrated jazz singer Jane Monheit also celebrates Ella Fitzgerald in week 2 of the centennial. She's there from April 25th through the 29th. On Sunday, May 7th at Birdland, Jamie deRoy and friends celebrate the Tony Award. The cast includes Chuck Cooper, Penny Fuller, Mandy Gonzalez, Rupert Holmes, Doreen Montalvo, and Paula Schott. We hope you'll join us on Sunday, May 7th to raise money for the Actors Fund. Down at the Metropolitan Room on West 22nd Street on Monday, April 17th, Paul and Rochelle at the Movies. It's Paul and Rochelle Chamlin celebrating songs of the movies and directed by the iconic singer Marilyn May. On April 23rd, John DeMarco and friends, a benefit for Cabaret Cares. Some of the friends include Julie Gold, Sidney Meyer, and many others. Also on April 23rd, later in the evening at the Metropolitan Room, Doreen Montalvo celebrates her CD release. She's currently appearing in On Your Feet. Her CD is entitled American Soul, Latin Heart. On Friday, April 21st, a sophisticated reunion. Valerie Pettiford, Ty Stevens, and Terry Klausner met doing Sophisticated Ladies on Broadway. They're bringing a special show to the club with the musical direction by Ron Abel. You won't want to miss it.
Oh, come on, babe, why don't we pick a town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, stop the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold, but the piano, is hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Select your hair and wear your buckle shoes. I hear that brother dip is gonna blow the blues. Hold on, hun, we're gonna bunny hug. I want some aspirin down in that E-drug in case you shake apart. And want a brand new start. shimmy she ain't. Oh, she's gonna shimmy till her goddess parade. Show her where to walk a girl. Oh, her mother's blood will curdle if she hears her baby's queer. And oh, that she has. So find a flask, we're playing fast and loose. Right up here is where I stole the juice. Come on, baby, we're gonna brush the sky. I bet you lucky Lenny never flew so high. 'Cause in the stratosphere, how could he lend down here to that yes. Hello, hello. Once again, my name is Valerie Pennyboard, and I'm so honored to be here, back in my hometown of New York City. Born and raised, born and raised. Jamie, thank you so much for having me here. Isn't everybody been awesome? Awesome talent tonight. Woo! I'm coming back into seeing Daisy play on Thursday, right? This Thursday? Next, yes. So I'm gonna go see her. I got my family here. Yay, my friends. I'm so honored to be back. And of course, I can't do anything without this man, Mr. Ron Abel. Please give it up. Ron, let's take it home. No, I'm no one's wife, but oh, I love my life. And oh, that she
Feinsteins 54 Below, there's always a terrific array of talent. And on April 19th, for both shows in the evening at 7 and 9:30, is 70 Girls 70. The cast includes Lonnie Ackerman, Jim Brochu, David Cryer, and others. On April 25th, the Great Broadway Belt Show. It stars Karen Mason, Christina Bianco, and many other great Broadway belters. It's created and hosted by Scott Siegel. On May 3rd at Feinsteins 54 Below, Christine Petty sings Comden in Green. The show is in honor of Betty Comden's centennial. Christine Petty you've seen on Broadway, Off Broadway, and you can listen to her on Sirius Radio. At Don't Tell Mama on April 20th, Leslie Orofino wraps up her run with Cocktails with Cole. It celebrates the music of Cole Porter. At Don't Tell Mama, Blue, an evening with Sean Harkness and Marcus Simeone, plays once a month starting April 30th, and then again in May, June, and July on a Sunday. There seems to be a theme at Don't Tell Mama because Carol Shetland has her show Serenade in Blue, and she starts on May 1st and again on May 8th, 23rd, and June 1st. The show is directed by Linda Emil Burns. Mason at Mama's in May. Cabaret and Broadway star Karen Mason, who started at Don't Tell Mama so many years ago, plays every Sunday starting on May 8th. Believe me, this is a show you will absolutely not want to miss.
Lorna and Joe, somehow it seems so right. Somehow you feel what I feel too. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Lorna's here and she's gonna stay. Lorna's here and maybe she won't go away. I don't always show it, but I'm yours, you know it. Lorna's here where Lorna should be. Lorna's here and she's gonna stay. She won't go away. All that talk of leaving was only talk. Try to lose me, honey. Just try, and until you die, Lorna's here to hold you. So like it or not, you got me. Maybe I don't do much, but when things get too much, Lorna's here with should be. Somehow it seems
For a very special event, The Hairy Ape, written by Pulitzer Prize winner Eugene O'Neill, is playing at the Armory, and it stars Bobby Cannavale. Among the cast are David Costabile, Becky Ann Baker, and Catherine Combs. It's directed by Richard Jones and choreographed by Alita Collins. The show runs at the Armory through April 22nd.
Didn't I sneak on the dock and wait for her by the gangplank? I was gonna spit in her pale white mug right in the Popeye seat. That would have made me even, but no chance. There was a whole army of plainclothes bulls around. They spotted me and give me the bum's rush. I never had a chance. Ah, you simps don't move. You're only dolls I winds up to see 'em move. You're the garbage, get me? The leavings, the ashes we dump over the side. Now what do you gotta say? Ah! Bums, pigs, tarts, bitches, get off the earth! Go on, you bum. Hey, watch who you're bumping, why don't you? Get out of here! I must have been dreaming. I thought I was in a cage in the zoo. But the apes don't talk, do they? Ain't that what yous all are? Apes? The guard? You mean the keeper, don't you? Sure, I'll tell you. Sure, why the hell not? Only yous won't get me. Nobody gets me but me, see?
On Friday, April 21st, the New York Pops presents You've Got a Friend, a celebration of singers and songwriters at Carnegie Hall under the direction of Stephen Reinecke. The performers include Will Chase, Christopher Jackson, Tony Award winner Jesse Mueller, and Adrienne Warren, and of course, the stellar New York Pops. And just a reminder that the New York Pops Gala takes place on May 1st. It honors Bartlett Shear and Kelly O'Hara, with special guests Danny Burstein, Brian Darcy James, Laura Osnes, Ruthie Ann Miles, and Paolo Schott. On April 24th and 25th is the culmination of the last 6 weeks of fundraising by Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. It's the Easter Bonnets competition, and it's one of the most fun charity events of the year. On Monday, there will be the show, and on Tuesday, the show again, but this time with all of the winners, the winner of the Bonnets and the winner of the fundraising. It's an afternoon you will want to be in the theater. It's at the Minskoff. We'll see you there. And here's a look at previous years.
Things I haven't done, but that's the play. What's she named it? Demon Barbara Sweeney Todd.
Close our show, over at the Walter Kerr Theater, Philippa Sue stars in the new musical Amelie. It's directed by Tony Award winner Pam McKinnon, with a book by Craig Lucas and music by Daniel Massey and lyrics by Nathan Tyson. Also in the cast, Adam Chandler Barat and Tony Sheldon, among many others. Here is a look at Amelie.
Far, and that is far.